Meat City, baby.
Hello and welcome back to Meat City Gaming. JD here with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video, and today we've got the newest legendary event, Contact Protocol. This is where you can earn C3PO, a character that was teased recently and is now here, and what a character. 2 abilities and 5 uniques on this guy. Crazy character, looks like potential to be meta-defining as part of a Rebel team. We've seen some videos of him being able to defeat Revan teams, the current meta team that's out there. So an exciting character, one that we knew for a little while that you would need Ewoks to get. And it seems like this is set up similar to the recent legendary Chewbacca event where you needed bounty hunters. And because these characters have been around for a pretty long time, it's mostly focused on a gear challenge, as opposed to the Revan's hero journey. The challenge was getting the characters at 7 stars in time, and you didn't need much gear. The C3PO legendary is characters that have been around for a pretty long time, so it's more about getting them geared up appropriately. And there are some characters that are a little bit more premium than others. We do have Wicket and Logray and Paploo. Those came into the game later than the other Ewoks, and they're a little bit more limited, but they've been around for a long time, guys, and you really, from what I've heard, they make the event a lot easier in terms of the gear level necessary to get it done. So, thankfully, I did farm these guys when they came out as part of building out a roster and doing the ATST battle. They seemed like a good set of characters. They are useful in some different game modes. They can be quite powerful, so it's not a waste to put time and gear into them. With the Grand Arena, with Territory Wars, there are uses for this team. So if you don't have the appropriate team, keep working on them. Hopefully you do have these guys, though. And what we're going to do today is try to get through the event for C3PO and hopefully get all the way up to 7 stars. So if you don't have the premium characters, if you're trying to get this done with Scout or Tebow, these videos aren't going to be much help to you. I'm not going to be focusing on them. They're not part of the meta lineup for Ewoks in the other game modes, so I'm not going to go out of my way to spend on them. I know a lot of people have Tebow. If you've got an Ewok geared, it's going to be Tebow because he's the one that was good in the Rancor raid all that time ago when it was all about turn meter reduction. Tebow was turn meter reduction king, so he by far was my highest leveled Ewok for a really long time, but not really useful in this team composition now. He's kind of fallen out of favor, so we're not going to be using him. If you have him, it can get done. Feel free to try out the teams. There's no required lineup here, but it is going to be much tougher if you don't have the team that I'm using, which is a Chief Chirpa lead, Wicket, Logray, Paploo, and then Ewok Elder. So for this first video, this is going to be really straightforward. We're just kind of working through here. This is going to go pretty quickly, I believe, and we're going to get done the first 4 tiers of the battle, just get a feel for the characters that we're up against here, show you how this works so you have a complete walkthrough for the event across all the videos, and then we'll do individual videos for each of the different stars that you can unlock C3PO at. So 1 for tier 5, 1 for tier 6, and 1 for tier 7. So first battle, extremely easy. The team that I'm using is that premium lineup that I talked about, Chirpa, Wicket, Logray, Paploo, and Ewok Elder. And currently I have them at gear 8, except for Ewok Elder. He is at gear 9. No Zetas on this team yet, and pretty much no Omegas. There might be 1 or 2 in there. I think Wicket's got some of his Omegas, at least the 1 there. So this team is far, far, far from optimized at this point. But part of the process for these videos is going to see what do we need to do to this team to get it ready to beat each of the individual tiers, hopefully at as low a gear level as possible. And on top of that, we're also going to be trying to decipher C3PO's kit to see what it is he can do, what abilities he's going to have here, because when we get to those final waves, 5, 6, and 7, it's going to get pretty tough, and we're going to need to understand how the mechanics of the fight are working so we can gear and mod our team appropriately. I did put my arena, not quite a straight set of arena mods, but I did mod these guys pretty well. They're not optimized. There is a specific turn order that you want these guys in to make them their most efficient, and we'll get into that in the specific videos for tiers 5 through 7. But for right now, I just gave them speed and other sets as appropriate. I took my Darth Nihilus set and put it on Paploo and did similar things where I just grabbed characters that are modded well and transferred the mods over, so I wasn't going crazy spending time and effort to repiece my mods together after this event is over. So we're through tier 2 and we're going to go into tier 3. And from what I've heard, the Chirpa Zeta does seem to be a pretty vital part to this. It really makes the Ewok team go. The Ewoks kind of start the turn meter train and then keep going. They feed each other, call each other for assists, constantly increase turnover. You have a cleanse and a revive from Ewok Elder, so you kind of hide him, keep him alive, and you can get through the event. Now, we do want to note what enemies we're up against here, and we do have Han Solo, that's Raid Han. We do have, that's the legendary Chewbacca, and you can see that the characters are guarded, so there is an Endor Leia, a little bit different than regular Leia. We have this Commando, C3PO, R2-D2. So Han is Raid Han, he is getting to shoot first, so that's something we need to keep an eye out for. He's going to put out some big damage at the start of the fight, and then Chewbacca is going to be assisting him because he has that guard ability. So Chewbacca, as we know, does chunk damage, 20% max health each time he hits a character, so he can wear down characters very quickly. Now, when we shot Han, the Endor Rebel Commando got taunt up, so that's something, again, we're going to have to look out for, and we can dispel all buffs here and remove turn meter, so if we do that, that will open Han back up. Unfortunately, we have a cleanse. We do have Chirpa at max health here, so instead of hitting a character, let's test. This is early, so if I hit Chewbacca, does the taunt go up? It did not. So now we can take out Han Solo. We probably don't need to use the swarm attack. Han goes down, and kind of a cool little thing here where they drop and surrender rather than disappear like they were defeated in battle in some of the other events. They just give up and surrender, kind of true to the movie. So we'll go for a cleanse, get rid of that burning, and Paploo can inflict speed down. If he does his basic, he will dispel buffs, so let's do that. And Chewbacca goes down. C3PO's in the, or R2-D2's out in the open, and this is going to be one of the keys here. Doing Wicket's call to assist gives stealth to the target. So giving Ewok Elder stealth is going to be key there, so he doesn't get lit up in the higher difficulties. And it looks like that taunt went up, I think, when R2-D2 lost protection. So that kind of seems sort of similar to the Stormtrooper, I forget what they're called, the commanders in the territory battle. When they lose their protection, they give the highest health target taunt. Again, I'm figuring this out for the first time here, so that could be wrong. We're just looking to see what we learn here as we do it. We're going to finish off R2-D2, and we'll go for the soldier here. He goes down. I do have Wicket hitting pretty hard, and C3PO does not have any physical attacks of his own, so once you get it down to just him, you can just kind of blast right through here. He cannot attack you back, so no damage coming out from C3PO. Alright, we got that done, and now I think we're up to Tier 4. And this will be the last one before we can do the Tier 5 battle where we can unlock C3PO at 5 stars. So, again, we're going to go in here. Same team, same setup. And again, this is Gear 8, Ewok Elder at Gear 9. Good mods, but poor setup in terms of the speed lineup and the gear and all that other stuff. These guys are Gear 8 and 9 empty with no additional pieces put in there. Alright, so Ewok Elder got stunned. Not ideal. Does the call to assist... it doesn't cleanse, so that won't work. So instead what we'll do is just go for the group turn meter here. And we're going to watch to see if that guard gets taunt up. He did not, and nobody lost protection, so I'm kind of thinking that's right. Now, if we can put daze on all enemies and remove, we want Han's turn meter to go down. And now let's Let's see, will this recover max health, heal over time, retribution? They're all stealth, so we'll hold on to that. Instead, we'll do the swarm attack. And we did dispel all the buffs there because of Paploo. And I think we want to get our taunt up now. Yeah, we don't really need to dispel all debuffs, so let's do that. And now we'll call Elder to assist, which should give him stealth. And we'll do an attack. I think this gives foresight to everybody. Turn meter and foresight, advantage, offense up, all good stuff. Let's do that. And we can do a cleanse. Yeah, we've got Paploo's a little bit weak, so let's top him off because he has taunt. And again, retribution's not really going to do anything because they're all stealth, so we'll save that for, I think, next. Actually, it would have been nice to go against R2-D2 there with the retribution. He was not stealth, but that's fine. Now we'll get retribution up, and R2-D2 is the only target we can go after. We lose Paploo, but that's fine. Ewok Elder, stealth, brings him back. And again, dispel all debuffs. Call to assist, gain turn meter. Let's do that, and we'll call in Wicket. We need to get some damage done. And now we can call again, and let's try and get Chewbacca down. I think he's more, well, R2-D2's already hurt. Let's finish off R2-D2 first. I think in the main fight, we're going to want to go for Chewbacca first. But again, we're just kind of testing things out here, getting a feel for the event. R2-D2's down. There's C3PO in the open. Dispel all debuffs, so let's go for Chewbacca. Dispel, daze on Chewbacca, he's not going to assist. Let's do the swarm attack. We'll call to assist, and we will call, let's call Chirpa. And again, one more attack should do it. And now we'll switch to Han, the next most deadly target. We'll call to assist. Big hit from Wicket, he goes down. And now it's just Endor, Leia, and C3PO. And again, C3PO cannot harm us. So we're just going to go for Leia. Looks like we're in pretty good shape. Call to assist, down she goes. We'll try for the revive, don't get it. And we're just going to finish this up here with a couple of basic attacks. Pre-turn for Wicket. And down he goes. So, definitely a difficult battle there for Phase 4, for Tier 4 of the event. Again, this is with no Zeta, very few Omegas. So we're going to give this exact same lineup a shot in the next video at Tier 5 to see how it goes. And then we probably will need to make some adjustments. Do we need to add the Zeta for Chief Chirpa? Can we make it through this first Tier 5 without doing that? Tune into the next video to find out. Good luck with your Ewok grind and with getting C3PO. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.